definitely follow, like, share, hit the bell icon over here on TikTok. Do all the things you do on TikTok because we do appreciate you. And by doing that, you do help out our small business. And it is so much appreciated, always. Welcome, of course. I was live earlier on Facebook picking out supplies for this project. And the whole inspiration came from these purple roses. So that's what we're going to start with here. I'm just pushing them all up. I like to get that greenery just tight to the head. I think that looks really, really pretty when it's tight in there. And it's just, you know, just tucking around that head. So nice and pretty. And I'm going to take and cut these all. They have about 4-inch stems. And we're going to get these in pretty quick. Let me see who's coming on and see who's here because I want to tell you hi. Of course. Let's see. I got my iPad over here so I can see your comments. Yay! All right. Let's see who's coming on. I know there's going to be some blue merinos over here. Hello, Wilhelmine. Good to see you. I'm going to cut these off. I'm not cutting them super short. Just about 4 inches on each stem. So we'll have enough to kind of give them a little bend or a little work. I'm going to get these in quick. We're speed designing today. We're not speed designing, but we're freestyle. Look how pretty. I wouldn't put on a purple shirt for y'all. So I could be purpley. So fun. Hello, Linda. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Sandra. You're excited for all the purple? Me too. Me too. So this live we're doing now on Fridays is not selling supplies. What we do is I freestyle design. So I play with some stuff that I've been wanting to play with. And then we get to experience using the product more, which means I give you better advice about it. Hello, Twigs and Berries. Good to see you over here on TikTok too. So I'm going to kind of make little clusters with these and we'll start putting them in. And then I'm going to pop in some of that eucalyptus. So if you were shopping with us live earlier, you saw all that. Rochelle's like, yes, purple. Val, if you need the cross grapevine form, you can get one. We do have them in stock on Khalees.com. We'll try to get you an item number during the live. If we can't, you can always email the team and we will get you the exact item you're looking for. I don't have that item number memorized, but we do have the crosses back in stock. But they were selling pretty quick. Thank you, Wilhelmine. Hey, Patty. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here with us live today. I'm glad you're so glad to be with us. All right, I got my first 2 roses in. Let's put some kind of at the bottom. Hello, Susan. Hey, Jan. Oh, man, y'all. I'm dying to play with this purple because these roses are so gorgeous and I love this purple color. Now, we got a different purple in the little tulips we got. So I'm excited to kind of mix purples and see what it's all about. See how it's going. Y'all, my live, is everyone seeing me okay on Facebook? My line is acting a little weird over here, so I'm wondering, is it really coming in? I think I'm going to keep this design like low to the grapevine is kind of my idea. Like we're going to keep these guys low. Hey, that's new. Facebook's got something new. Oh, that's neat. I like that new feature. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I think these are different than those anyway, Wilhelmine. You're good. You're okay. They were all out of stock for a while. Hello, Mary. I saw that pop up, Nicole, but I don't know what it said. I'm sorry. Every device is going here. Every device is rocking and rolling. So let me put a couple more down here at the bottom. Hey, Amanda. Linda, you love the bunnies? Oh, girl, we are getting ready for our floral bunny workshop coming up in less than 2 weeks. So stay tuned. We're going to tell you all about it. We'd love to have you guys come. We're going to be working with bunnies and florals, and we're going to have some fun. Ramona, you love the purple? The bunnies are in stock, but they are, all these bunnies are being saved for our workshop customers. So if you go on our website, you might see some stuff that's password protected right now, and that's for our design school members or for our workshop guests. So that's where you're going to find all the bunnies shortly. Yeah, we're going to have some fun playing with all of them. With all the supply shortages, I just had to make sure we had what we needed to serve our loyal blue merinos, and so we absolutely have them safe and protected for everyone who'll want one who's in the workshop. Linda, you love our workshops? Yay! I'm so glad you do. I'm so glad you do. Yeah, we're doing the bunny workshop, and what we're going to do in there is every time I do a workshop, of course we make fun, pretty things, but I want you to learn like a principle of design that you can take away from it. And so we're going to be working with color, and that's going to be so much fun. Oh, Miriam, you're on the text alerts? Fantastic. Yay. Yay, good. Y'all, if anybody else wants to get on the text alerts, textclee.com. Laura, you love Freestyle Friday? Me too. I just like to get in here and play with stuff, because a lot of times new things come in and I want to play with them. You know, I'm like, oh, they're so pretty, but I've never got to actually use them. And let's make sure I still, you know, I still got it. When we order, we go to market, we figure out what we're going to carry. We design new products. I got to be out here using them to make sure that, you know, is there something we could do a little better? Is there a color that would work a little bit better, or a little bit, maybe we needed just a little bit more shade lavender and all that kind of stuff, so it's fun to work with them. Oh my gosh. Oh, how fun, Susan. I can't wait you to play it too. You're welcome, Pamela. I appreciate you, you know, because you guys who support me, you know, if you're getting a greenery box, you order supplies from us, you're in our membership. I got to take care of you first, because you are the guys who support, you're the blue merinos who support our family, and I can't thank you enough. You're welcome. Kim, the workshop is coming up. Yes, if you are in KDS already. So KDS, guys, if you hear us say that, that's Kalee's Design School. So if you're already in design school and you don't buy the workshop's included as part of your membership. So you're going to want to go to the KDS group and get the links to join the workshop. So great question. Hey, Susan, have a great lunch break. I'm glad you're hanging out with us. Hey, Shawnee, you love Freestyle Friday? Me too. We're purpling it up big time. Okay, we're getting some good purple in, and then I'm going to put in eucalyptus next. I'm going to hold these off. I'm going to hold 2 off, and we're going to see. We might need those somewhere else. Okay. Oh, you can't wait to use that cabana ribbon in your order? Oh, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. All right, we grabbed this eucalyptus. Hey, Gary. Or Lisa, one of you. Good to see you over on TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, hello, guys. I'm so glad you're here. If you're wondering what a blue merino is, blue merinos are our fans. Anybody who loves to come back and watch, play with flowers, and get all the good stuff. That's why we call you blue merinos. And if it's a KDS blue merino, that's a design school member. So that's like a hardcore blue merino. These people take the flowers seriously. So let's get a little bit eucalyptus in here. Let's shape out this design just a little bit. Awesome. Yeah, Patty, this is one rose bush. This is a premium bush. It's one really full, really nice rose bush. But that's one, yes, it is. Thanks, Linda. Day is going awesome. Day is going awesome. The team at the warehouse, you know, I cannot be more thankful for all of them. They're doing great. Our online team is doing great. Khalid is, you know, if you've been following us for a while, you may realize how hard we've had to work the last few years, and I know a lot of you do. It's really nice to have some of our hard work paying off and falling into place. So thank you for supporting us every time things don't go right, and when things go right. And I try to always over deliver and make you just have fun while you're creating, and hopefully inspire you to make something beautiful. So I can't say enough about everybody helping us, and I'm so thankful for all of them and all of you too. Oh, how funny. Yeah, it's not a close-up of the bunny wreath over there. Yeah, I'm going to give you close-ups of the bunny wreath when we get ready to start the workshop. That is a really fun wreath we made with lots of fun layers. Okay, I'm going to go up a little bit higher here. Just a little bit higher, and I'm going to go up a little. So I'm adding just pops of the eucalyptus, and I'm tucking them under here. And kind of getting, I'm like trying to come off a little, but not too much, okay? Thank you, Sue. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here watching us. I'm going to give these a bend, and we're going to go up at the top. Oh, Shelly, you did your first order? Well, thank you so much, Shelly. Thank you. We really appreciate you. I'm glad you wanted everything. Hey, that's the kind of place you want to shop, right? Where you look at it all and you're like, how do I choose? I know that's what I want to do. I definitely want to do that. Marcy's excited for Friday. Yay! Me too, Marcy. Oh, Robin, you know, the darker colors are hard to photograph, so you'd have to just play with the lighting. Usually that indirect outdoor light works pretty good with me on the dark colors. When I'm taking this one later, I'll play with it. Sometimes it has more to do with where the sun is in the sky. I generally prefer my outdoor pictures just so much better. It's like you cannot replace natural light. You really just can't. I do, and I have all kind of other lights to use, but you can't. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more on the inside. So I brought a couple of bushes of eucalyptus, and I think we're going to need to cut into both of them. I was afraid of that. But I'm letting these reach out, but I'm kind of keeping them a little bit tight to the design, too, because I think that looks pretty. All right, let's cut this one off, too. Oh, this one's got the thick stem. There we go. I really need to get some new cutters, guys. You know how you get in the habit, you just get your favorite ones and you don't upgrade and updo. I need to get a new pair or sharpen these up. Oh, great question about the bunnies. Yeah, we are going to be getting ready for our workshop coming up. It's March 3rd, guys, and it is almost ready for you guys to sign up. Really close. The team was waiting on me to do one more thing, and I got it done. So it'll be good, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Just remember, if you're already a design school student, you don't pay additional for the workshop. You just sign up with the special link in the group. Okay. All right, let's come in. Let's come in with some more. Now, I'm going to use this filler flower. I've used this a couple times lately. It's got a berry, a little twig. It's just a beautiful combination. And don't forget, if you're on the text list, we'll just send you out a text with the whole link. Oh my gosh, Tanya, you're going to do a craft show. How fun. I'm excited for you. And don't forget, have the right mindset when you're going into that craft show that, you know, sink or swim, good or bad. There's always something to learn in everything you do. And even when people aren't buying, if people show interest, you need to interact with them and make a connection, because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. Like, the more you see me, you know my family, you know my daughter, you know that I take care of mistakes, or we try to teach you special, the more likely you are to buy from me, right? And support my business. Well, that's going to be the same way at a craft show. You got to get up there and interact. And Tanya, I know you will. I know you will go out there and interact with them, but make sure you are and make the best of the situation. And I hope it's gangbusters. I hope you just have so much business you don't know what to do with. Thanks, Bonnie. Oh my gosh, Dee Dee, I'm glad you're back home and getting better. You had major surgery. Oh my gosh. Yay! I'm glad you're recovering. I was going to say repairing, but recovering. Okay, let's get some of these in first. Now, I'm trying to keep this design a little more compact than wispy, but you know I can't help it. I got to make it a little wispy. Let's give these some motion. Let's get going at the top. Yeah, Jan, if you signed up on the text list, you will be. You will be. And we're going to be, we'll be sending out info to the text list too about the workshop. It's just, if you're in design school, I don't want you to pay when you don't need to pay, because it's included in your membership, okay? Thank you, Denise. We appreciate you for sprinkling the goodness. Hey, what's the name we came up with the other day for that? We called it spreading the flower power, something like that. I liked it. We were doing all these because the 90s clothing's coming back. All these prints have floral in them. I'm like living my best life. I mean, of course, I was a teenager in the 90s. Just say, yeah, bring on the flowers. Let's do it. Hey, Wendy from the UK. Man, girl, you got to tell us where in the UK. That's like too broad, Wendy. I'm from Houston, Texas. Hey, I hear Ari out there barking. Ari's barking at somebody. We got people from all over the states. I don't know if we have anybody from too many people from out of the country. Oh, Sharon, our design school membership is $37 a month. And we're going to have the opening of that. When you come to the workshop, it kind of gives you a preview of how we do the membership, what goes on. And plus, it's a fun party. And the workshop, I believe, is $16.97. But all that's coming out pretty soon, so I'm going to tell you all about it. The deal with our design school membership is we only open it twice a year. So once you're in, you're good. As long as you don't leave. If you leave the membership, then you have to wait for it to open again. And if you continue in the membership, after 6 months, you get access to the whole vault of videos, which I've been doing over the last 4 years. But anytime you leave the membership, you have to start back over with the 6-month waiting period. So it's kind of like, if you want to get in right now, we're doing, of course, spring, Mother's Day, all of that. But you want to get in now if you even want access to Halloween and all that, because by the time the 6 months comes up, all that will become active to you, and you can utilize the membership sooner. So the spring is the best time to get in, so you get more access to everything sooner. Oh, look how pretty. So I'm adding that in. I'm going to work my way down. I've got to get the whole other bush down. Hey, Sheila, fantastic. Oh, good. Miss Grace, you watching on YouTube? Can you do me a favor? If anybody has questions on YouTube, can you help them out? I'm still working on getting one more device. You know, extra cameras, extra phones, iPads, they all cost a lot. So I'm saving up for one more. Oh, I was thinking, oh man, I don't mind going live all the places. I just have to have all the devices. Because I think the more people we could show how to have fun with flowers, the better. You know, we've had so many people in our membership tell us, you know, how it really helped them get out of a depression or the loss of a spouse, and how, you know, enjoying creating beautiful things really brought spark back to their lives. So, you know, when I hear stuff like that, I realize this is way beyond just making pretty things. You know, I have a bigger purpose, and I feel blessed to be able to help inspire people. Because I love doing this. I love doing this stuff. When I'm putting these florals so tight, I'm not needing as much Spanish moss. Just a little bit here or there. Ah, thank you, Miss Grace. You're awesome. Appreciate you. You're awesome. That's another thing in our membership and our groups. Like, we have a bunch of people who want to help people. It's not a competition. We're not there to act better than anybody. We are there to help each other and have just a great community of folks who care about each other and happen to have a passion for creating floral, playing with silk florals. Oh shoot! And then there's a whole bunch of us who love gardening too. So then we get all crazy, and I get all flower freak on them. Then they're like, "Oh Lord!" If I put up a picture, I've been to the garden center. You know, it's dangerous. Dangerous at the garden center. Always, y'all. Always. If you guys see me looking off to the side, that's just because I have other cameras going on different platforms. So I like to just check and see how everybody's doing everywhere. Lincolnshire, Wendy. Okay, cool. You know, Wendy, some people may know where that is. I don't, but I appreciate you telling me where from. I can Google when we get off and find out where it is. Thank you, Susan. Fantastic. All right, let's get in here and put a little bit more. I'm going to try to even out that wispiness from top to bottom. Zoom in a little bit for you guys. Get a little bit closer as we are finishing up. Hello, Melissa. You love the bunnies? Oh my gosh, me too. Me too. Let me see how you guys, I was trying not to get any glare off that camera. Oh yeah, I think you should do purple. There's like a whole lot of people who just love purple. They do love purple, so play with it. Now, I would teach in my design school, you know, you need, if you're going to do a show or you're going to have an in-person booth somewhere, you can't just have one purple wreath, okay? You need a collection of a few purple things to kind of sell that whole look and make it look very cohesive. So definitely go for it. All right, let's cut this one too. I'm going to put one more maybe right in here. Now, I did pick up some purple ribbon, but I'm kind of in a no ribbon phase lately. So, you know, I might surprise you with something else in the bow zone. The bow zone! I love how we make up new works all the time. We do. We just have fun. Sheila, this little flower we're putting in is, it's actually a light purple. It might look white, but it's purple and lavender. It's a filler flower that we have in our shop. We had it in a few colors. I think it's sold out. We do have purple left, and I think we might have some yellow. But it's kind of wispy. It's similar to that very popular 60919. It's kind of similar how it has that little micro greenery and a little paper flower. So if you've played with that, you kind of know what it's like. All right, let's pop in a little of this lavender green. Love this one. You're welcome. Thanks, Jeannie. Oh, yes. I'm a big fan of all the merchandising. If you guys are just getting here, you've never seen Clea, you're like, who the heck is this Clea girl? Y'all, 25 years experience in this industry. I was a teacher and eventually had to give up teaching to do craft shows full time. I haven't taught school in over 14, I think it might be 15 years now. It's been a while. I feel like I've been saying 14 years for a while. I need to reevaluate how long. But I haven't taught school because I went and did craft shows full time and was able to do those all over the Gulf Coast and enjoy traveling and selling my wares. And it was a really fun part of my life. And then my sweet daughter Kaya came along and I wanted to be home more, and we started dabbling on Etsy and selling on Etsy. And I do have about 30, I think I have about 38,000 sales on Etsy now. But of those, about 10,000 are wreaths. When I first started, we just sold wreaths only. So I take a lot of that knowledge that I've gotten over the years using all the different florals, creating designs, and that's what I like to share with people in design school. Because, I mean, really, I would have loved to have a friend like me when I was doing all those things who could have, you know, helped me with some tips and teach me how to design rather than me just learning on my own. That would have been a fantastic thing to utilize. So it's so fun to be able to do that with all the KDS Blue Merinos. Yeah, y'all, I'm saying matchy matchy. They're giving me a hard time because I don't do matchy in designing, and I'll use the term no matchy, and now I'm matchy in my little shirt. You gotta watch out for those old school KDS Blue Merinos. They'll come in and tell you, "What? Wait a minute, you're matchy." All right, I just put those 4 in. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. Okay, now I want to put a little bit of these balls in, and these have that little bit of a pop to them because I like how they give a little dangle. Okay, let's take this really quickly and let me separate these out. Thank you so much. You guys, the bunnies are going to be in our workshop coming up. So if you're brand new, the best way to get all the info that we have to offer is just get on our text list. Textclee.com. Literally, if you're ever tired of getting our text, you just reply stop. No one's feelings are hurt. It's no problem. But it's the easiest way to get to know what's going on. So just head over there, and then we're going to pop a link to you when the link's up to sign up for the workshop. And that's where all the bunnies are for. If you've seen the bunnies on our website, they're currently protected by password because they're for our workshop members and our design school students. So we're trying to make sure there's product available when class starts and the workshop starts. Okay, that's so cute. That's why I like these, because boom, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Those are so fun to play with. Yeah, right, Brenda, keeping me on my toes. Good night, you are. You always are. Let's come down a little bit with this one. Pop a little down. Thanks, Sandra. Liz, you can't wait for the workshop? Oh, we have so much fun. So much fun, from giveaways to projects. Oh, man, we have a blast in those workshops. And listen, you guys, if you are not available during the workshop, you can still sign up because everything's recorded. You can go back and have some fun. Even in the giveaways, I do giveaways for people who are live, and then anybody who joins the workshop also gets entered for the giveaways too when we do those in the workshops. So you really don't miss out on anything. Yeah, Sheila, we're going to have a list for this project as soon as we're finished here, or it may be a little bit later. I have a meeting coming up, so it'll be maybe this afternoon, but we'll shoot you a message. I'm sorry, it's a busy day today. Busy day. Okay, I love that. Okay. This one I kind of got coming forward. I might move that left or right when I get ready to take my picture. Look how fun that is. Love that. I love hitting those things. All right. Remember I said I might have a little surprise where the bow is? How about that succulent? Let's put that in there. Let's put that in where the bow's supposed to go and see what we think. Maybe two side by side. Are you going to Mary Jo, Daddy?
Huh?
Is it time?
It's 5 minutes, but
okay.
Ari's got poop problems.
Okay, well, I'm live right now. Y'all, Nori's got poop problems. Ari's got a poop problem. I told you she did. I asked you to go deal with this.
I've been dealing with it, but...
Good. Yeah, I'm not going to make any comments. We're going to get through our freestyle as Richard comes in with, Ari's got poop problems. All right. Anyway, there's a live right here, too, going on, and one here. Richard comes in here. Yes.
Oh, it's nice and warm here. I gotta take this to my office.
No, you don't. That is my heater. Richard trying to steal my heater. Y'all, that's Honey Bunny. Y'all tell Honey Bunny hi. He's in here.
Hey.
Telling me. Okay, we'll go get live with Mary Jo and start talking to her about the bigger server.
Okay.
I'll be there in a second.
All right. Don't let the dogs in any house.
I won't let them in the house. Real life at the new house. Real life over here. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Jan. Sandra, you love the workshops? I'm so glad you do. Y'all knew I couldn't get a cute shirt on without there being some kind of dog poop problem. I have to do a whole wardrobe change. Oh, that's so cute right there. I love that. I want to say. Look at that. Super cute. Can you see it? Oh, so cute. I love it. Y'all want to see over here? So cute. I like that where the bow would be normally. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Okay. Oh, Linda Buttercup, that's cute too. Hey, I got away with Honey Bunny. All right, let me see if I can put a couple of these tulips in. I really wanted to pop in a little of this darker purple in there just to kind of pop around. Let me see if we put a couple in here. Let's play with that a little bit. Lori, I know. You start having fun with these things and then you're like, I need these. Sharon does too. Good, I'm glad you guys are liking it. Sorry, I'm rushing just a little bit. It's been one of those days. But that's okay. We're playing with flowers. It's all good. It literally is all good. I'm going to come from down here and push these in. These are a slightly different purple, but I think it's going to be fine because it's kind of more in this frame, and then it's pop into that, and then that's lighter. It's like a nice mix of all the purples. Kim, thank you. Kim, I have a lot of patience. So thank you. Thank you. Unlike my family who will just come running at me. There's a problem. Hey, Kathy. Good to see you. I'm glad you're hanging out with us, taking a little break. Good. I'm just making my own little cluster here before I put these in. I'm so glad you guys like coming and hanging out with me. And on Fridays, I'm going to try to go supply shopping in the warehouse with you before a little bit and see what you guys like too to play with. Today I was dying to use these roses. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I love that. I like this zone a lot. It looks really good. Let me bring this up a little. I think I want a little more wispy on each end. I want to get one more of these bushes that have like they have a touch of pink and lavender, but I think it's just the right contrast in there. Renee, don't you love it? This zone is killer. I'm going to just wispy out the edges a little bit, and I think I'll be happy. Mary Jo, if you're watching, I'm coming. I'm coming. So funny. We're trying to have... That's what I get for scheduling a meeting. I thought, well, that'll work perfect. I'll be done. You know? Oh, Michelle, our workshop. So what the workshop is, it's a one-day event. We have 4 videos. We start off the morning with a welcome party. We have 2 bonus other bunny projects. So basically everything is going to be working with a bunny, these bunnies and some other bunnies, bunny and florals, and how to incorporate a beautiful floral design using the bunnies. So that's what's going to happen there. One of the main things we're going to teach is our signature wreath and how to make that. And when I teach any wreath design, the big takeaway will be the techniques we use. The idea is once you learn a technique, once you learn how to do placement, over time you can substitute all kind of different supplies to get the same look we're making. And hopefully make, instead of a bunny wreath, maybe you substitute some things and it's a ladybug design or this or that. We're going to focus all with bunnies, but you're going to learn tips and techniques that you can use in your creative journey to make more and more beautiful things. Y'all, tonight we're going to be freestyling together, but at the beginning of the video, I want to remind you that our workshop starts Thursday. It's the Floral Bunny Workshop. You can go to floralbunnyworkshop.com to sign up. If you're watching here on Facebook, we'll have a clickable link, but everywhere else, you're going to have to go to floralbunnyworkshop.com to sign up because we don't have enough people everywhere doing everything. So, definitely do that. We're going to be making this wreath step by step. If you've never come to our workshop, we always have multiple projects. So it's a one-day event. We have a party to start off the morning. I do giveaways all day long, and we have so much fun. So go over there and sign up. If you got any questions about the workshop, you can definitely ask while I'm live with you right now. But we're just looking forward to it. It's a fun event. We have different parts of the year, and now this time it is bunny time. So we're going to be playing with these foam bunnies in different ways and some other bunnies. So we're going to have so much fun. They're easy to work with and design with. All right, let's get going. Tonight we're going to play with a base. It's kind of different. It is like, if you've seen people working with the flocked bases, I had one designed for us that was this is just angel vine. So the reason you might want to play with something like this because it's big and chunky, and I'll show you how much dimension. Look at all the dimension on there. And they're fun and easy to work with. They're kind of hollow in the center. And we've played with them in design school before, but I don't think I've done one on a live. So let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Lynette. You're watching the lantern tutorial. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, I see somebody over here. Hello, great embellishments. Good to see you too. Hey, Mary Jo, I see you over here. Fantastic. All right. Let me get the camera set up. I think I got a little bit too high. There we go. I can see y'all. So, earlier I was live and we were talking about the dried rose bushes. So we have these in a ton of different colors that just came in, and we're going to play with these first. Okay? Oh, you're Adrian's daughter. Okay, I didn't know that. How cool. I know, Mary Jo. We're having so much fun. Y'all, while I was at the mastermind meeting, I was talking about getting another camera to go live on Instagram. And then I'll just be like this. You'll see my head be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Trying to answer questions. So let's play with one of these. We'll get started. And we had made a bow a while back. This cute bow right here. We had done this one on a Bow Wednesday. I picked this bow to use with it. Oh, Nicole, I forgot to show you this. I'll send you a picture of it. But it's got not only purple, but periwinkle kind of color in that butterfly, and that's going to go perfect with this. So that's why I picked this bow, and we'll be using that towards the end. Yes, these flowers are available. We have in several different colors. I did a video a couple hours ago. It was kind of in the dark-ish, but this bush comes in several colors, and it's a lot of fun to work with. So I grabbed a couple of those bushes. We're going to use that. And then we're going to play with the new greenery, too. I want to show y'all. The purple's your favorite, Melissa? Awesome. Awesome. I thought this one was pretty cute. This would pull out, oh my gosh, you guys got 2 businesses? Neat. Well, good. I'm glad y'all are all working together. Hopefully I'm following you guys. If I haven't, I'll follow you over here on TikTok, too. Hey, Sydney. Hey, Bonnie. New greenery. I like this one because it has a little bit of variegation on the leaf. And has this little bitty berry in there, which I thought would look great with our polka dot. With our polka dot, and we'll put it together. You love the colors? Oh, yay! Me too. Thank you so much. Hey, Sydney. Oh, Ramona says, so happy for your weight loss. The mastermind food looked delicious. It was delicious. So I was thrilled to get out of the mastermind and still not gain any weight. Hey, I was looking at staying level while I was out of town, so it worked out. It worked out well. So let's shake hands with this guy and get him going. You guys, if you are in design school and you have not signed up for the workshop yet, you're going to want to go into the Design School Facebook group and use the link in there. So the workshop's free for Design School members. If you are new and you're not in our design school and you want to come to the workshop, then you're going to go to floralbunnyworkshop.com and sign up there, okay? Hey, Geraldine. Hey, Donna. All right, let's get going. I'm going to cut this one a little shorter. Let's use a few of these to get our piece going. Now, this is an oval shape, so I'm going to go up high and have a little action come in low. All right, and we'll put these in just right to the... This is called angel vine. So and I actually have grown this plant before. It's the cutest little, like, ivy leaf that grows on this neat little vine that is very sturdy, especially when you wrap it all together. And if I get it again, it did freeze last year, so if I get it again, I will show you guys what the real plant looks like. But it works really well when they make a grapevine base out of it. I mean, we use the term grapevine base as it is a base with vine, but it's not grapevine. I hope that makes sense. Oh, Melissa, you can't wait for the workshop? Yay! Me neither. Let me turn my glue pot down. It's a little too hot. I cranked it up to get it hot, and I have to always remember to turn it back off. So I'm going to bring this up high here, and let's kind of start to create our design. With this, it's kind of a little bit different than grapevine. You can't just shoot through the back. You kind of have to go in between the layers, but not so hard to work with. I'm going to cover it up with our Spanish moss. Y'all, and I filmed a TikTok the other day to promote our new Spanish moss colors in. And then our Spanish moss, she sent me a message that it didn't really ship yet. So I was like, bummer, but that's okay. So when more comes back in, I will definitely share with you. Hey, Connie, good to see you. Sue, do we sell these bases? Absolutely we do. We have them in square, round, and oval. We do. And they're on Cleese.com. Don't forget, if you're on the text list, we'll text out the supply list tomorrow. It's too late tonight to send any more texts, but we'll do it tomorrow, okay? You can't see, I understand. I have to keep the camera at an angle, so I'll turn it a little bit. The best view is on our Facebook or our YouTube, okay? You guys on TikTok are seeing kind of a side view, all right? So I only have so many cameras to go so many different directions, but I'll try to give you at least a shot of it, okay? That helping a little bit? Good, good. All right. Hi, Kim. Hey, Susan. So I'm going to put my next piece in. This is another full greenery stem that's just loaded. I like these because they have so many different pieces. Okay, a little bit better. Good, good. I know. Wait till we get the Instagram over here. Then we're going to really trying to figure out where everybody can see. I'm going to have to get a fancier camera that can hook up to every platform. It's just that all the platforms don't play nicely together. Hi, Susan. Hey, Sylvia. How are you doing, Sylvia? You making some pretties? I know you are. I know you are. All right, I'm going to bring this one down, and I'm thinking about where my bow is going to go. And I'm going to keep it like in that zone. So I'm going to just come a little bit lower than that because we've got all of our beautiful purple dried florals to put in. So I'm going to kind of zigzag in when I place this in right there, okay? And then while that glue is wet and ugly looking, I'm going to get some moss on it. So I'm going to come over here and grab some of my moss. I'm just not taking the moss from over there because I don't want to get it in my glue pot right now. And I'm just going to... Yeah, I was so bummed because I was thinking all of our new moss was coming in and didn't come yet. You know, it was a bummer. All right. Hey, Ruth Ann. Hey, Laura. Hey, Susan. You guys are coming in great. Hey, Vanessa. Good to see you, too. All right. Now, we know we're going to be putting in roses in a minute, but I'm using this lavender stem here to kind of create some length in the design, add a little of that color. If you guys are just getting here, here's what we were using earlier. This is the dried, it's kind of got purple and periwinkle kind of color in it. And this is what you guys picked out earlier when I was live, what to work with. So we're going to mix these together. Hey, Wanda. Oh, you're doing taxes, Sylvia? Oh, boy. That is not fun. Rose, it's not a grapevine. I was just talking about it earlier. It is what you call an angel vine. It's a little bit different. It's nice and thick and chunky. Hey, Kathy from Ontario. You know, I'm married to a Canadian. You love it? Lindsay, the bunnies right now are for the members of our workshop. So they're not available to the general public. If we have any left after the workshop, we will share them. But right now they're all being protected for members of our Floral Bunny Workshop, floralbunnyworkshop.com. All right, let's put a few of these in. And kind of, I think I should have two of these. Why do I see one? I wanted two. Well, we might have to work with one because Honey Bunny, I hope he brought everything out of the car. It might be just kind of over by the car. Yeah, Lynette, I have some green bases too. I don't know what shapes we have, but yeah, we have different green bases available also. I'm going to put this one right here. Kind of a side with a little purple. And let's put some moss on that one. Let me scoop my glue pot. We have the mossy green ones. This is a 3-dimensional one, but we also have the half ones that are just half. So they're a little less expensive because they don't have the full, this is all the way dimensional, even on the back. Yeah, the workshop's going on right now. It starts on Thursday. And one of the most common questions we get about the workshop is, hey, I can't be there. I've got to work on Thursday, so I can't come all day. But everything's available for replay. So, and you have access to all the classes that we do in the workshop for 1 year. So, it is available. Hey, Mary, good to see you. Wanda, you like the purple flowers? Yeah, me too. Me too. They're fun to work with. I put a couple of pieces down here. I'm going to use one up top. Now, I needed a whole nother one. I should have 3. What do I do with it? Oh, here it is. I lost it. Hey, Debbie. Sylvia, you can't wait for the bunny workshop? Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. So usually what I do in my workshop is you have your main project. But then I'm going to redo the main project with a few changes. So you're going to see how you can make those changes. And then we're going to use some of the same techniques we learned in the first project. And we're going to use them in some other projects. So we literally have so much fun. All right, let's get this purple one up here. How about right here on the outside, just in case I don't find another one? I'm going to have this one kind of go out. And kind of push it through the vine, not into it, or it just goes into the center. So you want to watch out. Okay. Let's get some started with the roses. So I want a little bit more purple up here. In just a minute, I will go see if my bush of purple is somewhere close by. I don't want it disappeared. Honey Bunny, we had it in the car with us, but, you know, I get help. Jan says, Clee's workshops are awesome. Yay! I'm glad you think so, Jan. Hey, Carolyn. Good to see you. I love the bunnies. I love it. Hi, Darla. How are you this evening? I see a lot of my KDS Bloomerinos, my Coach Khalif people. So glad to see y'all tonight. I missed you. All right, let's kind of make some little cute clusters with the hydrangea and a rose. Let's mix it up a little with our bush. I think I'm going to take 2 roses and a hydrangea. I have 2 bushes of this. So let's put this right here. Let's see what we can do. I kind of like to take these bushes and cluster them and make my own, make sure I like my height and everything as I'm putting them in. I don't use a pick machine, but if you do, you could pick these together. I'm just going to take and trim them and we'll put them in. Oh my gosh, you made the butterflies, Debbie. Aren't those gorgeous? I saw your rainbow one, Sylvia. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. All right, we know we're leaving a little hole for a bow up in here somewhere, but I'm going to come with these roses right in here. And I'm making sure I'm going kind of over and under as I place these in. So I know they've got more than one piece of... Oh, that's pretty. Grapevine holding them. I love these. Or angel vine. Oh, those are pretty. I like those in there. Let's do some more. Let's make some more clusters. These are so pretty. They have purple and blue. You guys see them? Vicki, if you need help with anything, you just email info@clees.com and Nicole or one of our other team members will help you. Right? It has been a busy week. I'm glad you're good too. It was bad weather. Okay, let's bend this a little, and I'm going to put another one at the top. Look how cute I made that one with a little bit of... Can you guys see it good? I use a little bit more hydrangeas in one rose. So let's go up top. Let's put that one in. I think I'm going to go right here in this zone. We may have to only do half of this if I run out of supplies, but I've got faith. I didn't get to really freestyle with you. We had a video on Friday, so this is kind of like your freestyle this week. Put a little moss in here. Sandwich that dude in there. Oh, that's cute. I like it. What is this over here? Hold on. I see some... This is very similar. It's a different spray, but it's very similar. So I think I'll use that one too. I will. I know. They are so pretty, aren't they? Yeah, we were just looking at them on the video earlier. There's so many colors of those roses. Okay, I've got 2 pieces of this one. Oh, you know, this is left from our purple wreath with the succulents. Ooh, it was so pretty. It was really fun to make. You missed me, Melissa. Yay! Well, I missed you guys too. I missed you guys too. It was a busy week. I learned so many new things in Mastermind, and literally my brain was ready to get a break and play with flowers again. All right, let's take these. Uh-oh. Sometimes I do that. I pushed it a little too far up. If you do that, just fix it. I like to push, but I like bushes to be pushers, but if you take them too far, you just knock everything off there. You have to redo it. It's all right. Don't sweat the small stuff, guys. All right, this is my cute little hydrangea. I got to put it all back on. All right, we got it now. So I'm just, when I say it's a pusher, I'm just pushing up the leaves is all we're really doing. And I think that just looks prettier to get the leaves up by the head. And the head is the main part of the flower. So if you guys see me using these weird words, that's what I'm talking about. What's going on? Oh, thank you for sharing. You're so amazing. Thank you for doing that. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Carlin. And I'm trimming these probably about 4 inches just to kind of get everybody started. And then when I make my little cluster, I even out that trim, okay? Amanda, you're aggressive pusher? Yeah, me too. I get all excited, then I have to take them apart. Oh, I had one cluster left from the other bush. That's okay. So I'm kind of getting it kind of tight in this zone, and I've got that rosemary bush that is so pretty. I'm going to show you that one in a second too. I think we had it on our live sale just a couple of weeks ago, and it is really pretty too. All right, let's put these in. Maybe kind of towards the center. Oh, I hear you falling. Maybe kind of, let's come over here, like up in here. All right, and tuck that, zigzag it a little as you're putting it in, because these have they have a nice wire frame on these wreath bases, but they have kind of an empty void in there. So you can't just put stuff into the void or it's just not going to show up. You guys move you guys a little bit too. There we go. Oh, it is really pretty with the dark brown, isn't it, Faith? Hey, Monica. Yeah, Sylvia, the bunnies are all foam, so they're super easy to work with. You just stick them and pick them. So when we're in the workshop, we'll show you, so many ways to use them. All right, so I got a little bit of purple here, a little purple there. I'm going to put a little greenery in. This is that rosemary I was talking about. This stuff looks real. I love this. Monica, it is what you call a, the base of this wreath is, what is it called again? Some kind of vine. It's got like a little cute name. Angel vine. Angel vine. Don't you love when I go, it's a cute name. I'm sure they're on our website under grapevine, but it's angel vine. So it's a little bit more thin, and there's a lot of it just wrapped around. Okay, let's add some greenery in here first before we put our bow. And then I'm going to want to add some more roses, but I want to add just a little bit of barrier. And it's not just roses and hydrangeas. So let's put a little of this in. I'm just giving these a little bend. Hi, Lisa. Hello, Linda. Good to see you. Just going to touch this in right here. But the nice thing, since there's so many like micro vines in there, they hold really well because of the, your piece can hit a few spots. Now look how thick it is. So good. Oh, so good. So pretty. All right, how about a little bit on the outside? Over here. Kind of zigzag it. And then I'll put a little bit more over there. And let's put our bow in next. And then I feel like we can work better with what we going on. You love that rosemary greenery? Oh, me too, Carolyn. It's the perfect kind of greenery when you need a filler. And plus, the only thing that'd be better is if it made your hands smell like rosemary. That would be perfect. Oh, thank you. Delightful. Thank you. All right. I'm going to come up to the top. I'm glad you think it's beautiful. I think it will be. We still got some work to do, but we're getting going. We're getting going. Y'all, I just want to make sure everybody knows about the workshop because it is so fun to be able to kind of interact with us live also. Even though the videos are there for replay, if you could just pop in for a few minutes when I'm live in the workshop, it's just a good time. And we're also learning a bunch, and I really try to over-deliver in any of our workshops or our classes, so you feel like, wow, I learned something new, and I'm ready to go implement it into my process. Yeah, even if I'm in business coaching, I try to be the same way. I try to make sure I'm answering questions and over-delivering every time I'm in there. Because that's just the, I prefer to do it that way. Okay, we left a nice big section open. Let's put our bow in there. Yes, we're going to have fun. Yay, you can't wait, Linda? Thank you. Our Monica and Linda loves all the designs. I'm glad you do. So this is a bow we made on a Bow Wednesday a few weeks back. And we're going to pop that right in the hole. And then we're going to continue to finish around that area, okay, to fill it in. Let's go ahead and put the cable tie on there. How about, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I knocked y'all over here. Got one too many tripods in a small area. Let's bring this over here. So this looked a little more blue in the warehouse in the dark, but it's very purpley. So it works pretty good with this ribbon. But this butterfly has a little bit of blue polka dot right here. It was really cute. All right, I am grabbing a piece. I'm grabbing the angel vine, but I'm grabbing also a piece of the frame of the wreath because there's a nice wire frame under there. Okay, and then I'm going to take it and rotate it over. Let's get this tucked in. I like to be the boss of my ribbons and my bows. Like, work them in. Don't make them just sit on the top. We always call this breaking the plane, and what that means is we're overlapping different layers of the piece. So cute. Already, so cute. All right, we got a big hole up here. We're going to come in with some more of the roses for sure. You love being live in the workshop? Yes, yes. Yes. And everything is recorded for you guys in the Floral Bunny workshop. And the main project is also done just like I would present it in design school, so you can get an idea of how things are delivered to you. Some people aren't wanting to chat and chit-chat and all that, and that's no problem. We have a recorded class for you in the workshop too. So if you just want to learn how to make the project and the recipe and the steps and learn those steps of floral design, it's available. Aw, yay! Hey, Kathy. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I wanted something a little bit different for a change for a little bit. It's kind of wild, but I'm working on it, you know? Thank you. Okay, I'm going in here. I'm zigzagging those stems. I just love how these are pretty. I can't wait to play more with these roses because they've got that dried look to them. Oh, so pretty and full right up here. Okay, let me add a little bit more greenery coming off that side. And we have also a little bit more lavender. Let me pull this over so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, how's that look? Pretty good. Let me see if I can get you guys a little more centered on it. Okay. Yay! Good deal. Right, Monica? We just have to keep buying them. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Marianne. Juanita, who wouldn't want to chit chat? Some people just want to learn. It's okay. Everybody's got their preference, but you know, I'm a talker. I'm going to love to talk. I've said a million times I'm an auditory learner, so you're going to hear me talking. So, if I'm talking to myself or talking to y'all, I'm talking. I'm not going to stop. All right, let's bring that down. Now, I want to work on filling out this a little bit more. That looks good there. Let's put a purple up here, that smaller stem. Let's put this one kind of coming up here, kind of give us a pop. Thank you, Lori. Kathy, you're looking forward to the bunny workshop? I love it. That's wonderful. Everybody in design school always gets so excited for our next workshop, so they're fired up. Well, it's basically we're going to party all day. And even if you can't be there live, you can pop back in or you can come for 5 minutes. You know, sneak away at your lunch break. And then this time we have it set up for 2 of the lives are after work hours for most of the country. It just depends where you live. But if not, you know, the replays are there. And if you guys just got here, you don't know what we're talking about. Floral Bunny Workshop is a workshop where we're going to be making that bunny wreath plus 3 other projects, or 2 other projects. I'm not guaranteeing 3. You never know. But 2 for sure. Yeah, 3 projects total. 2 for sure. And we do it live with you as well as recorded. And it's happening this Wednesday. No, this Thursday. Not this Wednesday. Thursday. Lord, I'm yelling out the wrong stuff. I can't be trusted with information. Let's bring this up a little bit more. All right, I love this variegated leaf in that new greenery. Y'all, we'll be texting out this supply list tomorrow, so if you're not already on the list, go to textclee.com. We'll also text out another link to the workshop coming up, but it's also right here in the comments. Carolyn, you love the workshops? Yay! You guys, if you have any questions, there's a lot of design school students and others who have been to the workshops before. You can ask in the comments. They'll even answer for you. They're so good to me. They help us out. All right, I want to soften the lines of a little bit of this floral in here, so I'm going to add some more of this rosemary because it's nice and wispy. We'll put that in. Hey, Dallas. Thanks, Melissa. Lynette, yes, I am working. If I'm standing, this is my left side. So if I'm facing at the wreath, it is the right side. Okay, so if you're seeing it reversed. Good. Thank you guys for helping out, so everyone. Thank you for helping them out. Y'all are the best. The Bloomerinos are the best. Yeah, we have these in our shop. Don't forget, if you're a design school student, you can use your discount codes because you'll get your free shipping and you can take advantage of saving a little bit more on these. Let's put a little more wispy greenery up here at the top to kind of fill in. Let me give this a little bend. Hello, Wendy. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you love everything I do. You're so sweet. Thank you. All right, let's go right in the middle. I'm going to come down there. Let me just step back for just a second and take a look here and see. Okay, definitely we need a little under the bow. I've got a little hole under the bow. Let me put a little more floral. Let me put a little more floral down here. First, I'm going to make a little cluster. And then we'll fill it in there. If you notice, I'm keeping it kind of wispy at the perimeter and a little bit more dense as we get to the center. Just a little playing with a little texture, which is so fun. Let's put 2 hydrangeas in a rose. Cindy, so on Thursday, I'll be on live pretty much on and off every few hours. It's a fun day. It's a fun day for me because I literally get paid to play with flowers all day. Yes, Cindy. So yeah, on Thursday I'll be live all day in the workshop. I will. So we have a private Facebook group on here for members of the workshop. And once you're in there, that's where I'll be live on this coming Thursday. I can't believe it's already March, guys. Like, time has been flying. Jeez. Okay, that looks good. I'm putting that kind of in there. And then I need a little greenery in the middle there to kind of come below the bow. I'm going to take a couple pieces and kind of put them together. I could put a little bit more rose there, but I think I want a little greenery in there. Oh, Lynette, perfect. You can use that. You can definitely use that. I'm glad you guys liked it. Cindy, you have to work, but you're going to be in on and off. Yay, no problem. And for the contest we're doing in the workshop, like we're doing a lot of giveaways, we do giveaways for everyone also, so even people who can't be there live are eligible to win. Yeah, so the bunnies are on our website. Right now they're being saved for members of the workshop. If we have anything left after the workshop, we'll release them on the website. Because of supplies being so scarce everywhere, we had to protect them for people who are taking our class on Thursday. And so they would have first chance to get them. It's just kind of how things are. Let's put a little more greenery right here. Y'all, this is turning out so pretty. I love just getting in here and just having fun with y'all. It's so much fun. Kimmy says the workshops make me feel like a kid on Christmas morning. I get so excited. I love the workshops. Me too, Kimmy. Me too. They wear me out. It's so much fun. Carla, you're watching the live. Yeah, girl. Good to see you. You're here, Carla. Whoop, whoop. Carla, we're having the workshop on Thursday. Big party. Don't miss it. If you could come join us. Carla's probably teaching 4 wreath classes, managing 15 job sites, kicking butt in life in general. I love women-owned businesses. They get me all excited. They do. So the bunnies are they're like flocked foam. Yeah, they're like flocked with like a flocking. Okay. We're feeling pretty good. I've got a few more purple flowers. I'm trying to decide if I want to go up anymore with the purple. I have no place to stand to look at it. Gosh, it's pretty. Yeah, let's maybe let me try to put like one more rose under here. I got a couple more. Okay. I love that these are hydrangeas and roses mixed together. I think they turn out pretty. You're awesome, Carla. That's one nice thing about my design school members and people who come to our retreats and all that. I get to know them better, and it's just fun to be all a fun community who would have never met if we weren't all playing with flowers and on the online world. I think it's just awesome. I mean, and that being said, you know, with our mastermind going there, it's just neat to meet all the different business owners. And we have men and women own businesses, and it's just fun to see everybody together really working hard to basically, you know, make their dreams come true. And we can't do without you guys. Really? Yep. Dang, I love it, guys. I love it. Love it. You guys want a close-up? I think we did it. I think we did it. Boom, boom, boom. Turned out really pretty. I'm actually at the warehouse. This used to be where I designed and sold all my wreaths. You guys, if you're new, I used to sell thousands and thousands of wreaths just on Etsy. And then you guys asked, could I show you how to make wreaths? And then you wanted me to teach you about Etsy. And I wasn't sure if I could get that in my schedule. And thank God Mr. Oates asked me to help teach with him over at Makers University and all his other awesome business coaches. So let me do that. So this is all y'all's fault. If you guys didn't ask for this, I would just still be in here watching Jaws, making pretty wreaths, so happy. I'm still very happy. Your husband asked me why you needed so many pumpkins. Girl, Shelly, it's $37 a month for design school. Okay, good, Betty. You could hear with and without the fan, Kathleen? Okay, well, I turned it off. I'll sweat for y'all. Y'all get a little sweating. My glue's still getting hot, but let's get going. I have been dying to try this blue eucalyptus. Let's play it. Let's play with it. You can't. If I get too hot, we'll have to put it back on and I'll let you know. See, I don't leave the air running when we're not here. So the room wasn't cold yet. Sometimes if it's cold, you know, and you can turn it off, it'll kind of keep working, but it wasn't. Vicky, I'm so glad you found me too. I'm so glad y'all talked me into all this stuff. Oh, y'all changed my life, you know? Y'all did. You made me realize I could teach you how to do this. And that's pretty cool. I thought I was just going to be a maker and a seller. But, hey, I could be a teacher too. And that turned out wonderful. Okay, I'm going to keep working around. We're going all the way around this dude tonight. You're welcome. You got an order, Amanda. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, girl. Thank you. We'll try to ship it to you before 30 days. We'll try to get it out to you. Amanda's like, oh, Lord. Honey Bunny's out there right now. Say hi, Honey Bunny.
Hello.
He's out here shipping. Kai had a volleyball game, so we went to go watch her, and then we came back out to work some more. Get some more orders. Thank you, Vicki. I'm so glad. My voice sounds better. That is wonderful. I was getting so much congestion that it was really a lot during the challenge. But it's much better.
Oh.
Hi, Nelda from Rockport. Hey, Conoco from the Philippines. Conseco, Jenny, good to see you. Amanda, you're so sweet. I'm just being... Y'all, I have some exciting news, but I'm afraid to tell y'all because every time I tell y'all, I jinx it. So I think I'm not going to say anything, and then we talk about it later. Right now, we just talk about the excitement of design school opening up, and y'all can come join us. I'm going to be live all this week, on and off, talking about it. So it's a great time to get in on the class. Anybody?
Hello.
How are you doing out there?
Yeah.
How are the coyotes tonight? Are they loud?
No.
Last night, the coyotes were really loud. And sometimes, you know, even though we're still in the country out here, the city is kind of coming in. And they got something. And I always worry they got a cow. Which they probably did because it was a lot of noise, but not sure. Their noise. I had my headphones on, listening to my true crime podcast, which I love to listen to, and I heard all that, and then I was totally freaked out. Like, not only is a murderer going to get me, but now the coyotes are going to get me after. So, yeah. That's what goes on around here. You working on your pumpkin challenge? Nice, Ruth Ann. Love it. Hi, Annette. Good. That'll be awesome. I can't wait to see it. You guys, when you finish your challenge wreaths, make sure you post them in the group so we can see them. I got to make sure I get all the way around this. I'm just kind of la-di-da in here, and I hope I can make it. Hey, Shelly, what's included in Design School? So Design School, we have a recorded video that comes out every Monday. So, and it's step-by-step instruction and technique. I prefer to teach technique so that way you can learn how to make things. You can go off my recipe, but you also learn the technique I'm using. So eventually you hear my little voice in your head when you're designing, and you don't need me anymore to teach you because you know the principles. So that's one of the things that comes in Design School. Then Tuesday nights at 7:30 we have live videos that I'm with you, and we reinforce the technique we learned with another skill, another project. Then of course you get discounts on supplies. We have our community. Anytime we have a challenge, you get free access to the challenges or special events that we have online. We also have promotion of you. If you're one of our students, we promote you on our page. So my page has a following of about almost 120,000. It's getting up there, and we promote you. So if you're a wreath seller, because I told you earlier I sold thousands of wreaths, so I've got people who follow me to buy wreaths, and we help promote you that way. If you sell things that other wreath makers would like, we promote you too. We really believe in community over competition. So we do, we believe in that, so we do that. And then every Tuesday we also have Q&As where I answer questions, and I'll answer your business questions or your creative questions, all of that. You also get a discount on business coaching if you ever decide to join the business coaching class. Deco Exchange has offered you guys a discount price when you join through my affiliate link. That's one of the things I talked about. Your discounts. Let's see. Oh, on our supplies you get discounts. I don't know if any of the other KDS students think of any other things that come with the class. Let me know and help them out. Oh, how fun! Oh, Becky, the reindeer back there. I'm trying to think. I used a similar reindeer in a centerpiece, but I'm not sure where I did that. If I think of it, we'll share it here on the page to help you out, okay? Hi, Jean. Good to see you. Oh, your grandson's wedding. Nice. Oh, how nice. That's lovely. I love that. So far, guys, I'm just going around with eucalyptus, kind of setting my base here. I've got more planned. This is like a really super blue eucalyptus. So I think you need to wait because it's going to be cool. I'm going to put more blue with it. You enjoyed the designs? Yay! Awesome. If you're talking to me, Teresa, I don't know if you're talking to somebody else. Y'all, when I'm on my phone, I can't see everybody's comments as much as I can when I have the bigger screen of the iPad. Okay, that's in. Now, I'm going to come in with some really cool grass. Do I do deco mesh wreaths? No, I don't. Tina, I don't do any deco mesh. Don't use it. Don't care for it. Not my thing. I teach grapevines, garlands. I teach a lot of principles of floral design. So angles, placement, lines, all that. Like teach. Not just show you cute things to put together, but like help you learn the principles. So when you see cute things, you can put them together and you know how to put them. You're welcome, Teresa. Yeah, I'm so glad you enjoy it. Nothing wrong with mesh wreaths, by the way. It's just not my gig. I made them for a while, sold lots of them. But I never made them like a recipe. What I would do is I would make the deco mesh wreath and then cover it with florals. So it never made sense to me why I was putting all that on there to cover it up. So that's why I didn't really get into it. But That's just my personal preference. I worked a long time to get a clientele who likes the designs I make, and followers who wanted that. So that is something I like to teach as far as a business aspect. I really believe in training your customers, right? Training your customers to be the kind of customers you want. Look how pretty this blue is, okay? This is a mixed bush. You guys, this stuff's all on Cleese.com. I should have given you an item number for that. We're not going to have a supply list tonight, guys. It's just me and you guys. Okay, the eucalyptus. So that's this. I used 2 bushes on here so far. It is 1349 BL. And now we're going to use this bush, which I do not have a tag on. But I will find a tag for you guys later on it. But it's mixed bush and blue. You're still in rehab, Beatrice? Okay, good. Beatrice, take it easy. Come hang with us live anytime you can. Oh, yeah. Robin says the members get to participate in the fun Christmas party. We do have an epic Christmas party. So you want to stay in the group for the Christmas party for sure. We had a blast last year. We did. And we continue. We're going to hope to have a really good one this year, too. You got to have floral and mesh, Joey? Yes. Yes. You do. Okay, I'm trimming all these. Y'all, I think I'm going to have to put the fan back on. Where's the center plane on this, Diane? So I don't teach using those terms, center plane. That's not something I would generally say. I break the plane. I used to say break the plane, but there's no transition point, if that's what you mean. I think that's maybe what you mean. There isn't one on this. We don't have one on this because it goes all the way around. Oh, Teresa, you're loving grapevines, but you can do both. Right. Well, and you may have to do both if that's what your customers want. If you already have a clientele, that may be what they want. So you'll find yourself, you've got to kind of do what your customers want until you can kind of shift into a different direction. Penny, the Christmas party was so fun. Yes. Oh, and yeah, we have contests in design school too. I forgot about that. Yo, I got to put the fan back on because it's so humid. It's just humid in here. I'm going to crank it back up to get some air flowing. We got a cold front coming, I think Thursday. So, whoo. Yes, Diane. Yes. So no transition. It's got a it's just go all the way around. I figured that's what you meant. I was like, okay, I'm not sure what you mean, but I think we got this. So let's see how many. I've got 3 of these pretty daisies that are blue. Oh, thanks, Jessica. I did. I went for it. So let's cluster. Oh, I've got 4. So let's cluster these with one of these dark blue roses and kind of put them together and start to get them placed in. Linda, this is a small one. It's a 14-inch wreath base. So let's get this going. I'm going to open my trash here because I don't want to trash my workroom. It's one thing to trash the bloom room. You missed the Christmas party. You're not going to miss it this year, Gwen. I hope you can make it. Oh, yeah, this is my pink Tomboy 2-billet. I wear it all the time here at the warehouse. I keep everything in it to, like, I'll keep my box cutters, my keys, my phone, everything in it so that I'm good to go. And you know what? Then I don't lose anything because if you set something down in the warehouse, you'll never find it. You'll never find it. Vicky, you're a fangirl? Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Well, if I run the air conditioner and the glue pot down here, sometimes we'll blow a breaker. The breaker boxes are not close to us, so we're not risking blowing a breaker. Plus, these lives don't go good in the dark. Oh, it's late here, Connie. I think it's almost 9. Or it might be after 9 now. When I started, we were before 9, but it might be after. Hi, Marcy. How are you doing? You'd melt, Penny? Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. It's actually, we're on the other side of the heat now. Like, it still could be hot. Still could be hot. But we're on the downhill slope of the heat. We'll put these in now. Honey bunny, they let me put the fan back on. Sometimes I just rotate my wreath around and keep doing my placement. Just keep spinning it around. Then I'll take a look at it. We can always pull something back out if we need to. But I'm just kind of clustering these. 9:06. All right. Hey, my goal was to get on live before 9, and I barely did it. Barely got on live before 9 with you guys. But the West Coast people, it's not even late over there. They haven't even had dessert yet. Let's see if this is going to be our top. Right there. Let's go right here. I'm trying to evenly space these. I'm going into my wreath, not cutting through to the back, going into it. Let's kind of move those around. So these would be my real pops of blue here. Let's twist that a little bit more. I like that. Let's do one more. I've got one more cluster. Oh, you're looking forward to the Christmas challenge. The party was so much fun last year. I can't wait until we do some live sales again. Huh. Yeah, I know. Everyone loves live sales. You know why you love live sales? Because I put the collection together for you. We will have, the goal is to have one this week. I'm hoping to have one this week. They're just a lot of work for me. Also, so it's really hard for me to do that. Prepare for a challenge. Ship over here. Just so much going on. Right? You love the blue, Vicki? Lori is 7 in Spokane. Lori, I wish it were 7 here. I feel like I had so much time. I really would feel like I had so much time. But tomorrow I've got help coming to the warehouse. So that's what I was thinking about not telling y'all because, you know, every time we get new help, it doesn't pan out. But I'm hoping the lady coming tomorrow we'll be able to bless her and she'll be able to bless us. And we will be just a great fit for each other, I'm hoping. So if y'all could just say a little prayer, that would be wonderful. Because we could use a little life back, me and Richard. Not that we don't love doing all this stuff with you guys, for you guys. And want to spoil the socks off y'all. But, you know. Oh, yes! The blue is fun. The blue is fun for fall, I think, too. All right, let's put in this hydrangea. Hopefully I've got enough flowers picked out. This is kind of a darker blue, and I'm just going to run this in between the others. If you see me pulling moss off, I'm just putting it over the greenery, the glue. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Seems like a silly thing to pray for, but we could use it. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go in between each section with these. Oh, that navy looks really good with these popping. Let me bend this one out a little bit. Oh my gosh, you guys are all from Wisconsin. Thank you, Nelda. Karen, my mom still helps, yes. And then my sister, she doesn't anymore. But mom does. I'm gonna trim this. And we don't want Dad to help. Lord, no. I love my dad, but no. Thanks, Jan. Feeling a lot better. I got some rest. And really, that helped a lot. Oh, there was only enough to go between those three. So we'll put something else here. We'll cluster a little cluster here. What is the bush of Floral? Cece, it didn't have a tag on it, Cece. So that's some of the problem. I will get one for you when I post the supply list. We'll get that tomorrow. And I'll text it out for you guys on the text list. And we'll post what we have available. Aw. Thank you, Joey. You're so sweet. You're watching from West Virginia, is that what you said? Awesome. Thank you, Linda. She is fun. She still is fun. We love her. Oh, is it late? You guys are all from Wisconsin? What, is all of Wisconsin here? Oh, thanks, Karen. I really thank you guys for being so kind to us. And really, most people have been so forgiving about everything taking a lot longer to ship than we really wanted to. And really, we've had very little people get ugly with us, so we really, really appreciate it. How do you get your glue not to let go and fall apart with heat? Carol, I use that moss, so I'm always making like a little sandwich with the glue and the stem and the wreath. That really helps it hold together. It really helps it go and hold longer. Okay, I'm going to put the third little twiggy down here. I had to trim these a little bit. And then I got some killer grass we're going to put on. Hi, Tanya! Let me put this piece in here. Let me come down here under this sunflower. Or, I think it's a daisy rather than a sunflower, but maybe it's a sunflower. That's filling out nice. That's really cute. Y'all know I'm going to need a whole like blue collection now. Chippewa Falls? My gosh, you guys like... Oh, is anybody else watching from Wisconsin quietly? Do y'all remember that night everybody was from Kentucky? Tonight, it's Wisconsin. Okay, these are some blueberries. Cindy, I do. Thank you so much. Getting much, much better. Out here working. I'm really not overdoing it. Yeah, I do my live sales different. I make a curated collection. So when you do my live sales, you're not shopping our whole website. So it's different. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all, it's Khalees.com if you're new. Thank you for letting me know. Khalees.com. That's where our supplies are sold on. If you want to sign up for design school, it's open this week for new students. That's KhaleesDesignSchool.com. You had that cold front come through? Woo! Send it here. Awesome. Okay, this one's really pretty. 56761BL. I wasn't trying to insult your ability to put products together. I just usually make it easier on you, so when you're ordering on the live sales, you know if you want to do blue, you can get 3 blue things that go together. You know? Bobby, me too. Me too. Hi, Christine. Good to see you. I'm glad you enjoy. Hi, Carol. Okay, this is such a great bush. I love this. I got 2 of these. It's really a stem, but it breaks up nicely. You know, you got to get excited about the simple things. Deb, you're over the blue, girl. It's still hot. Still popular. Kind of like that leopard cheetah look. Still popular. Right. We got Packers fans in the house, so watch out. Whatever you do, don't bring up college football. We'll go all out. Yeah, he's super ODC, and it makes things harder than they need to be. Got it, Amanda. I'm married to one. Girlfriend. Which it's wonderful if he's shipping your order. It is wonderful. If you're working with him, it is Looney Tunes. Oh, look at you, Jessica. You're making fall bows. Nice, nice. Okay, Debbie, if you're already in design school, you don't need to do a thing. You'll stay in just like you are, and you don't miss a beat. Don't have to do anything. Mary, blue's your favorite your whole life? It's grown on me over time. It has. Like this pretty blue is so pretty. Look at you guys making friends. Hey, Claudette. Good to see you. Thank you, Vicki. Vicki's posting all our links for us, and I appreciate you. Our numbers. Y'all, those are available at Khalees.com. At least I'm pretty sure this is all on there. Oh, they would. We could add pine into this. That's a great idea. I'm making this for fall, but you know, should this not sell, we'll slap some of that blue pine in there, that green blue pine. Another product. Boom. If that doesn't sell, we just pull it all out and go back to just a blue wreath. Look at Glenda's rooting for Purdue. Oh my gosh, see, I knew it was coming, Glenda. Glenda, we've got to be careful because the Alabama fans will come out. They will come out of everywhere. I just harass them all the time because they always are winning. I don't even know if they're winning this year. I don't even know what's going on. I know my daughter's volleyball team won today, and that is about the extent of that. Which is kind of embarrassing. I used to be a jock, and I used to know all the players and all the things, but now I know all the flowers and all the things. Hey, Candy! Thank you, Karen. I'm really feeling good tonight, and it's fun to engage with you guys and chat. I have been kind of feeling sick, so I and much, much better. Oh, this is pretty. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Isn't it pretty? Boom, 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 boom. That's pretty. Amanda, you been sick? Goodness gracious, I hope you're feeling better. Too. I hope none of your patients got you sick, Amanda, when they came in and breathed on you. They were like, give me my drugs. Oh, look at your grandsons at Purdue. Amanda, then I got engaged to an engineer. Watched to do something together and make sure you're doing great. You gotta leave. You just have to leave the room, Amanda. Oh, my girlfriend Betty's husband is the same way. So he and Richard to get together, and they are so happy. But we gotta move away. We can't do it. We're like, we gotta go. Oh, thank you. They did. They did a great job tonight. They did. They've been kind of overdue for a win. Oh, you scared me, honey. I jumped right on camera. Oh, they're still winning. The Razorbacks are doing good too. Good. Good to know. Good to know. My dad's turned kind of a University of Houston fan, but they're usually not too good. So they do their best and they have all the fun, but the winning may not be part of that. Oh, there you go, Debbie. I'm glad you guys like it. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit more. There we go, guys. Oh, that's funny. You guys are great. I love when y'all are chatting with each other. That's like the best. That's when you know your community is having a blast. They're all chatting with each other. We're making pretty stuff. And that's sometimes all that matters. This is so pretty. Ooh, I love this is wrapped in brown so we can use it for the fall. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm liking it too. I'm liking it. Pretty exciting piece. Well, we'll get a supply list texted you out tomorrow morning, and probably a link to the video. So if anybody missed it, they can come back and check it. I'm just kind of working my way around. Sometimes I just shift the wreath like that, just to make it easy. Squeaky door. No, I like it squeaky so I know if anybody sneaks up on me. Because it can be dark out here. It's dark. And if anybody gonna sneak in on me, I need to know who's coming. I need to know they're sneaking in. Yeah, this is a nice piece. I don't know if we have it in other colors. It just came in recently. So I haven't played with it much, but I really like it. Let me put that in there. I'm gonna go in there with some moss, guys. Anytime I can see my glue, I'm hitting it with moss. I think it's a fun combination. Really fun. But I know many of you guys are watching are in design school, so make sure you go in there and see our newest tutorial. It is Christmas, and the neat thing about it, oh, I might have put those a little too compact. No, I think I'll be okay. I was like, I might have to steal some. So, no, Disney ears tonight, Megan. Dang, I know. Well, it's because I have to work after this, Megan. I have to do shipping and packing. So, you know, those Mickey ears run into things. What I was going to say is, if you haven't logged into design school tonight, your newest tutorial is up and ready to go. It's Christmas. I'd show it to everybody, but it's at the Bloom room. And it's a Christmas design. The neat thing we did on it is it doesn't use too much supplies, but it has a really big impact. And I thought it'd be fun for you to think of ways to make that same design downscaled for a smaller wreath, or make it big like we did. And we used balls in it. Turned out really cute. So those of you who are watching who are already in design school, make sure you go check it out. I did send out a text earlier about it, and it's in the group. And if you're going to join design school, we are open till Tuesday for new students. You can run over to KhalilsDesignSchool.com to sign up. Shelly says, when we sign up for design school, do we get old ones? Shelly, you get the last 24. So that's 6 months worth, okay? But then after that, after you've been in design school for 6 months straight without leaving, you get access to the entire catalog of all our designs, which is over 190 designs. So there is an incentive to stay longer. And as long as you don't leave, you keep access to anything all the time. And we have a really neat new thing in design school where we are uploading all the videos I do live, so you don't have to go find them. If I put a video on YouTube or I put a video on Facebook that's even a free video, they're now in your design school portal. So if you see me hanging out and you're like, I saw Chloe make something blue and I want to see what that was and where's that supply list, you don't have to go find it anymore. It's all in design school also. So this is our whole color palette we're going to use and the supplies we're going to use to make this wreath. So grab your fishtail ferns and we will do those first. Now you also need a little Spanish moss to cover up the mechanics, and we'll have our glue pot right here close by. With the fishtail fern, what I like to do is just go ahead and push these up a little so you get about 5 inches down here, and then just cut that down to 2. Just like in design school, I walk you through step by step. I'm going to show you today so you can easily prep your greenery for your wreath base. And I'm just pushing that up, and we'll trim it 2 inches on this. You guys, 26 years experience creating wreaths and selling them helps me show you how to make things quickly and efficiently. Whether you want to make them for your home or you want to come join us in business coaching and learn how to become a seller as well. Either way, I'm going to show you step by step how to create. Greenery is going to, what we call set the perimeter. So I'm going to start to put where I want my tallest piece to be, and then I'm going to work back from there. And when we're going in the grapevine, I've got a lot of glue on there. Anytime you can see the glue, you're going to come in and add some Spanish moss to it. Okay, I'm just going to get a little moss ball, and that helps secure it in there really nicely and holds the glue in place. I'm going to keep working back towards the center. And then we're going to talk about the direction change. So when you get to a certain point on your wreath, you're going to have a direction change in which things are going to come down. We call that the transition point. So you've got to think about that on your piece when you get ready to shift. All right. So we're still going up right now, but I think my transition is going to work right around here. And if that's the case, what I'm going to do is keep working down, and then I'll switch direction. Okay. So just give that a little rotation. And now we're going to do the same thing. Repeat the process that we have up above the transition right here below. Okay, so this is repeating that. You get the drift, but this is the kind of things I teach you in design school step by step with each project and each season. And then you have an access to a database when you first join of 24 videos. And after you've been here 6 months, then we give you access to the whole portal, which is over 250 videos now of step-by-step instruction, and they all have clickable supply lists where you can add those things right to your cart and immediately get the supplies you need to make what we're making. Okay, you see I'm working on the bottom half of the transition, so just coming in down here, we're going to rotate that. That's right where our transition point is, or our bow zone. So you can see these are all identical placement. Those two, those two, those two. So now I need to do this one, which is right here. So when you set that perimeter of the greenery, it really, really helps you be able to know exactly where everything's going to go, and you've got a nice symmetry going. Even though we're just working on one side of a wreath, there's symmetry involved because these match these, if that makes sense. Okay? So now let's go on and grab our next supply we need to put in, which is our big floral bush. This big honker floral bush has to go in next. And I am going to keep this greenery. It's a little bit more olivey, but I think it looks pretty in contrast. So push it up by the leaves. Just push each one of those up. And then we're going to trim these off to about 5-inch stems so we can give them a little bit of motion. So just start to trim them all off, the whole bush. Now you need to collect them and kind of collate them into colors, because we need to know exactly how many we have of each color. So here's the coral burgundy ones. Here's the cream ones. These are fillers right here. These are just greeneries. A little cream hydrangea. There's a couple of those in there. There's another filler. So you know that you want to be able to make 2 clusters for the top and 1 cluster for the bottom. So if I do that, I can just go like this. I can separate them right out. And we know we can do 2 clusters for the top and 1 for the bottom. And then one can have the cream bud and 1 can have the white bud. And these are a little bit more floral, so we'll have 1 at the top right here, 1 at the bottom here, and then we'll save this one for the additional top one, and we'll mix it with a hydrangea. So you're going to make your own little clusters. Now you don't have to take and use a pick machine or anything like that. I don't teach you to use that. I like to keep it super simple. and eliminate steps in the process. So we're gonna make our cluster on the wreath. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna bring our big peony in first and just bend that head up. Right beside it, I'm gonna go more to the inside with the coral. Right here, beautiful. And then our bud can, or this one's gonna have, this one's gonna have the hydrangea. The hydrangea can back a little bit behind. So you're making your own little cluster right here when you put it on, okay? Look how beautiful. And oh, so elegant and pretty already. Now get in there with your moss. We gotta cover any of that glue that we just used. If you've got an opening in your wreath where the gap is a little loose, when you put it in, you might use a little more moss to hold it in place. Okay, our first cluster's in. Now we're ready for cluster number 2, right around here. And we've got them laid out over here to the side. So we're gonna put it in also. And I'm gonna take and give that stem a little bend. And we're gonna go right in here. Okay, beautiful. Number 1's going in. And let's put number 2 right beside it. And I'm going into the glue right next to me. Beautiful. And then we're going to put number 3 right here. This one has the bud. Isn't that pretty? And then those are nicely clustered together. That's important that they're staying clustered for the whole design that we're creating. Okay, now let's come down here to the bottom. Below the transition, we've got our last cluster here. And I'm going to place it in also. And it's going to go a little bit. We're leaving a little space in here in case you want to put a bow. If you don't want to put a bow, you could just place the flowers tighter to the center. Every time I do a tutorial in design school, I give a stopping point because sometimes you might want to stop because of your budget. If you're a seller, what is my end price I want to have this at? If I put more, it's going to elevate it to a new price range. That type of thing, or you're just your budget for your client, or your particularly personal budget. So I've got 2 above the bow zone and 1 below. You can see the symmetry still kind of continues, and I've got a line working down the middle, and that's exactly what I want. So now it's time to grab our next greenery. This is going to be our filler. It's going to fill in between all of those. We're going to cut this right down into sections, and we're going to use this in between. This one, you can trim it down shorter if you want, or you can go leave it long like I'm going to use, okay? But you do got to give those some motion. You got to make them moving up. Depth and dimension mean higher prices for your finished project and a higher demand for your work because it's good quality. And so we utilize the wires. Anything you get from Compilation.com will be a higher quality. We try to have it just a little bit higher quality so it stands out and you're able to command a higher price. The neatest thing is they're much easier to work with when they have all these great wires. It's a couple of shorter ones. Let's use this shorter one in the back here. Okay, we got a lot of the greenery put up here to the front, and then we're going to put our next one. Oh, pretty. Make sure you're hitting that glue with the moss. Now let's look on the bottom part now. Move it up a little. And let's take our longest piece and kind of come in between these 2 right here. Push that into the grapevine, give it a little motion up. I love that. And then we'll go on the other two sides of this cluster. So we're leaving a little spot for the bow, but you don't have to if you don't want to. If you want to do no bow, remember, you're just going to shrink it all together. All right, she's looking good, y'all. Look at her beautiful flow. Now it's time to come in with our boho rose. That's going to add a bunch of color and really get a little bit more of that mauve color going. So this one cuts easily into 3 pieces. I'm going to do that right now. And depending on the length you want to use this in your piece, I can separate it again. So if we want more distribution, we can take and separate these into 2s also to kind of get a little bit more going around. If you really like this piece, you can always modify the recipe and you want more of this, just add 2 bushes to your supply list. So when you're going to look at a supply list at Compilation.com, you can modify, obviously you could be like, hey, I want more of the boho rose in there. Every supply list, guys, has links. And the cool thing is, then you can come in and watch the full video if you really want to make it. You can order the supplies from the quick video, but we've done all the hard work for you. We've done all of that. And when you're in design school, your supply lists are password protected, so you get first dibs to the new supplies and the new material, and kind of makes it exclusive to you. And that helps really set you apart. I'm gonna put this one here. So we're just adding in touches of that boho rose and the burgundy. And I've got one more piece we're gonna put in right here. This is a little bit longer one. Okay, let's just tuck that one in. There's a big grapevine here. Got a lot of stuff there, but I think I can get it. Yes. And once again, utilize that beautiful wire in there. So look, it's so pretty. I love these. And these can go all year long. Okay, you can see our shape is coming together great. We've got a good flow going. We've left our bow zone open. So let's go ahead and tie the bow, and then we'll get it put in. Make it super easy. The 3-loop blows add a lot of movement to your piece, and so that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to start off just by dovetailing this first cut, and you make that little V cut in the end. And I'm going to do about 24 inch tail just to get a lot of momentum. And then you can just take and twist your ribbon right here. Just hold it tight and twist. You get a nice strong twist, okay? And then hold that with 2 fingers. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this out, and we're going to go ahead and make a couple of loops. And you want them to be kind of floppy and loopy. And I'm going to take and just pleat that up a little. This is 6 to 7 inches is good. That's kind of the sweet spot. Crease it and then, kind of gather it, then twist it. Now I'm going to do another one. Now this is a beautiful bow itself right here. With the floppy type bow is trending. This is still wired, but you can keep a really natural bow if you wanted to stop here and just do 2 loops, 2 matching tails. Beautiful, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to twist and we're going to go for another loop. So just extend that ribbon out a little bit more, and we're going to go for a 3rd loop. So the reason we put the twists in is it helps the bow from coming apart. So you're going to have 2 on one side and 1 on the other with both tails coming out that side. Okay, so we started with a tail, then a loop, then the other 2 loops. Now let's cut this one just a little bit shorter. So I'm going to come in here and cut it. And we're ready to go ahead and tie this bow off. So come on in with your cable tie, and you can use a wire too. If you're going to do wire, 18 gauge is perfect for bows. 22 goes in the back. We're going to use cable tie so we can get it nice and tight, and then just kind of fluff it up before you're done tightening it. See, I can kind of manage my twist, and see my tails coming down kind of asymmetrical. I love that. Now come in the back and add your cable tie back here. Just going to slide that under, and you're just going to get that really tight. Really tight. And that's why I like cable ties with like this jute ribbon, because they can get tighter than a wire. Okay, now take and let's fluff it out. Let's have these 2 kind of trail down together really pretty. And because this is wired, look how I can fluff it all up. All right, and then we'll be putting this in our wreath. The only thing you want to do is, if you don't have a flower to cover that center, the easiest piece of ribbon I put in there is I just cut my own. Just take and cut. Don't go too short, even though you don't need a lot. It's hard to manipulate it. So go about 10-12 inches, cut you a little strip. And I just fold it to the width I want it. And that also cleans up any rough edges, just like that, okay? Fray on that ribbon. Look how pretty, right in the center. Now come in and pop a couple of knots in. And there it is. Now it's time to put our bow on. And we left that little area open for the bow. So we'll just move this to the side, and we're going to clip it right in with the cable tie. And I like the longer tail to go to the outside and the shorter tail to go to the inside. You can certainly play with that and do in a different way if you want to. But we're going to just run this cable tie through here and get it nice and tight. And then you just want to clip off that little bit of an end, and when you clip it off, you can get it just a little bit tighter usually. All right, great. Now I'm going to shape up the tail. I want this one to kind of run underneath. Isn't that pretty? And this one will run kind of this way. Now we're not quite done. We need to fill in a little of this area around the bow with our extra greenery and our little bit of floral pieces we have left. So what I'm going to do with this white hydrangeas like the one we have up there is I'm going to use it right here at the bottom of the bow. So let's just take and give it a little bend, and we'll have it come out the bottom. And got a little glue on there, just push that right into here. And that little piece can just tuck in nicely into there and fill in kind of under the ribbon as it's kind of curling out. Oh, you know what? We never dovetailed the other tail, so we can do that now. And you can take and use the wires to do all kind of fun movements with this ribbon, scrunch it up. It's really fun. Now I'm going to take some pieces of this greenery that we have left and take and shorten it up to little short clusters. So you just grab it, pull it a little bit short, and we're going to use the little short clusters in by the bow. So we're going to pop one up here. Love that one. Close. There we go. Kind of over to the side. How about one right in here too? So you're going to work your way around your wreath while you're doing this to kind of fill in those zones that need it and give them a little bend forward. Let's put one right here, and that kind of, in design school we call that breaking the plane. It breaks the plane of the other floral and gives that, once again, we're working on dimension when we're doing that. So that's why you don't want these shooting off just so far, but we want them tight into the to the base now. We're gonna come right here and layer that one on top. Y'all, if you love this kind of design, you want to learn more of how to make these own pieces for your home to make your home just gorgeous. We do centerpieces, swags, garlands, even some Christmas trees, tree toppers, all that fun stuff for every season of the year in our class. Come join us at KalesDesignSchool.com. And we have step-by-step tutorials that are literally step-by-step, so you can watch them as many times as you want to be inspired to create your own project. All the projects have clickable supply lists, so you're able to come in and just make them exactly as pictured, or you can take the supply list and use it as reference. So for your next project you're going to make, maybe you're going to make it for a different season, so you want to use some different colors, but you have that guideline to go by. This is my last little piece, and I'm going to put it in right here. And y'all, we did it. We did it. This turned out just stunning. It is a gorgeous cottage wreath, beautiful muted color tone that you can use really all year long. Hey, and make sure you follow and subscribe and like, do all the things no matter where you're watching. Don't forget, if you want to see our behind the scenes feed over here from a different angle, I see you guys over here watching on TikTok. So we got a lot of folks watching. Hey, Lori. Hey, Patty. Thank you, Danae. It's great to feel better. You guys, what I wanted to do is, you know, last Wednesday on Bow Wednesday, we made a couple of these bows. On Wednesdays, we do bows here live together. And what we did, and you can go back and watch the video, is we took the same simple bow recipe and we reversed it. So here we use two. Hello over there. Hi, Linda. And over here, we used the white on the back. So we have those two bows, and we're going to use those in our design. They'll be the inspiration for our design. Okay? And if you have a chance, we would love for you to spread the love. We always have sweet treats available for those of you doing it. So if you do that for us, make sure you let us know on the text list that you did spread the love, and then we will give away some sweet treats to you guys. Hello. I'm glad you guys are all here. Hi, Nancy. All right, so let's get started. We got a beautiful greenery in. It is a kind of a waxy bright green, but it just looks so real. I just couldn't wait to play with it. And it is a pusher, so I'm going to get started with this one first, and we're going to kind of create our base. Hello, Jeanette. Hi, Diane. Hi, Tammy. You love this week's design school class? Yes, here it is right here. It is actually a lot easier than it looks, so we were just... it just got uploaded in design school. So if you're a design school student, definitely jump in there, take a look at that. And if you want to be in design school, we'll be opening up again in the spring. So get on our text, not only our text list, but you can get on our wait list at Kales.com. If you're on the text list, we'll be sending out a link to you. So you won't be able to miss it. Thanks, Melinda. Melinda, make sure you let us know by text too, okay? So we can enter you in to get a sweet treat. Yeah. Thanks, Monica. Kim, I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah. I'll be in design school tomorrow, and then in business coaching tomorrow at Makers University. Next week, Kim, is when I'm going to be at Market. So it'll be a little bit different the week after, but this week I'm here. Thanks, Nancy. Hi, Sally. Hey, Mary. Anyway, I love to make beautiful things with you guys. I'm excited. They had beautiful bows, Barbara. I love it. I love it. It's totally awesome. Oh, Linda's shared on Facebook. Thank you, Linda. Donna, you like the class? Yay! Donna, I'm sure you've made something beautiful lately. Everything was looking so pretty. Okay, we'll have a text. We'll text out the list for you tomorrow of the whole supplies. But this is 81814 if you want to go get it ahead of time. This greenery. I love it because it looks like the real greenery. And I don't know if it's a boxwood or which one this is, but it looks so real. So I'm going to start getting here and creating. Now we know we're going to use 2 bows, so we got to keep that in mind when we're putting this design together. Diane, you can't wait. Yay! Hi, Georgie. Good to see you. Hey, Brenda. Thank you. Absolutely. Send, you guys, if you did everything, you know, spread the love, then make sure you send a text because that's the way we'll know you've done it. And then when we pick the winner, we'll double check that you actually did it. And if you did, then you will be entered to win. We got all kind of goodies coming in, so it's going to be exciting. Carla, well, you're busy, Carla. Carla has got a busy business, a wreath business, and another business. It's super busy. So, Carla, you're good. Hey, Margaret. Hi, Christy. Hi, Molly. Yay. Yeah, it's kind of like a boxwood. It is, you know, it is just this neat, it's a bright green, which is not always what you want, but I want that. We're going to be using beautiful flowers. It's going to look like it came right out of the garden, so I think it's going to go great with it. Yeah, I think so too. I think they call it a tea leaf. Okay, thank you, Nicole. I wasn't sure what they call it. Okay, so we got to have 2 bows. So wait a minute, I can't go too far down here. I got all excited. Just started sticking greenery. I'm so happy to feel good enough to do live. Trina, you need items to make your mother's casket flowers and a large cross. Trina, I'm so sorry about the loss of your mom. I don't have any crosses in stock. You know, we've got all kind of florals that we can help you with, but the crosses, we don't have any right now. I think we're completely out. Completely. Okay, I'm going to have to move this over a little bit because I need a spot for that second bow. I started just putting everything in so quick. So quick. Are we already out of the eucalyptus seed bush? You got to be kidding me. Suzanne, I will check and see if we have any more coming soon. I can't believe we're out of it already. I'll find out. If not, Suzanne, I know we have a similar seed bush that will work. I'll find a substitute for you, okay? I see all my Design Skill Blimmerinos coming in. Yay, guys, yay! Oh, I didn't hit that with moss up there. Now I got a dribbly greenery. Oh, hey, Stacy. I know, go ahead and make spring, right? It's so warm. Hey, it's in the 80s here today, but secretly, y'all know I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Doesn't bother me. A day above cold is good. Whatever that. Oh, Lori, it's already sold out. Shoot. Okay. Well, we have more coming, but I will also see if we have another color that might work. I think we have it in green. I'll find out for you. Okay. Alright, I'm going to start putting these in. I'm just getting a nice little perimeter set up. I've got some more over here. Oh, nice. Hey, Christula. Hi, Dee. How are you doing? Let me check my TikTok fans over here. Hi, TikTok. How's it going? Hello, El Yogi. Good to see you. TikTok, sometimes the users have funny names. It means something to you, though, and that's all that matters. Okay, this is another bush of that greenery, 81814. You guys, everything's on Chloe's.com that I'm using today. Or it was when we started. Right, today? It's warm here. But I don't mind. Christine is ready for spring. Are you really? Me too. Me too. I can't wait for our stuff to getting here this year. I have so many things planned out. Like kits planned, and we have all of our new items for our subscription boxes. Oh, and y'all stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a video this week with our last subscription box, what came in it. I cannot wait to show y'all. Stacy, you want to freeze? Lord, Stacy. What is wrong with you? If I start saying I want to freeze, y'all tell me. Oh, y'all, I'm going to need some prayers, though. I started a diet today. I'm going to do it, but it's rough. I wasn't going to tell y'all yet in case I quit fast, but I'm trying. You hate the cold today, right? Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you very much. All right, I think that's good right now. We'll hold on to the other greenery. We'll wait a little bit. Hi, Debbie Davis. Nancy wants snow. Oh, my gosh. Okay, y'all tell me in the comments if you really want snow. Whew. Tell me. Okay, I'm going to use this big peony, which I love this one. It's big. Oh, good, Tina. You're filling orders also. I get it. Okay, this bush on Cleese.com is 30590. This is the cream color. 30590. Cream. See how pretty? I like this one because it has this little bit of pink. And we're going to use some pink roses with it. And we're going to put them together. And I think the pink roses are sold out already, y'all. They got whatever we had left on the sale last week. You're here for me? Good, Trick. Could you be here to control my mouth? No snow, Ruth says. Oh my gosh. Debbie Davis hates the cold period. I get it. Oh, Terry wants the snow. Melinda says no snow. Y'all better not snow here. Ugh. You got to eat the Christmas goodies? Well, you know what's kind of helped me in COVID? Like, I have weird taste buds, so everything that normally doesn't taste good doesn't taste good. So I'm going to... Fruit tastes pretty good, so I've been doing pretty good on that. Monica, the number on this one is 30590CM. 30590-3M. Yes, Linda. They're really pretty. They're big. I know. Yeah, you're born in the summer. That's all you needed. Oh, Stacy, yeah, you have to have it cool for your hot plate. I understand that too. But I'll just crank down that air. Our electric bill is already through the roof because of the Christmas decor we have up, so no problem. You just want wintertime, Judy? Okay, I get it. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing? Y'all, so we had a great Christmas. Let me know about yours in the comments. Let me know how it went. We had some much needed family time. Much needed with like all of the extended family, which was really, really nice. That was nice. So I hope you got that as well. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. Right? Oh my gosh, I had to give the dogs, though. I did have to give them flea medicine today because fleas are out. The fleas are like, time to go. Monica, oh no. Oh my gosh. The bottom's going to drop out. We're going to freeze to death. You know it is, Stacy, so we ain't going to talk about it. Remember last year? No. We don't want that. We definitely do not want all of that. Move the camera a little bit, guys. Try to move this guy over for y'all. Yeah, I like this greenery. I like it a lot. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to the store soon and restock and get everything refreshed. Thank you, Suzanne. Richard's feeling a lot better, too. He went back to work, and he had to work a little bit over the holiday because they had some data come in that was had to get done, of course. But he was able to do that, and his brain fog's pretty good. So we're getting better. We just get tired, and we're very used to doing a lot. So it's hard when you get tired when you're used to walking and you're used to being very active. It's frustrating when you can't do what you normally do. Okay, I'm putting this over a little bit because I know I want to put one bow here. Maybe we'll go ahead and put it in. Why not? Let's put that first bow in. I'm going to put the larger bow in. Now, we made the bows on Bow Wednesday, guys. So if you want to do bows, that's Wednesdays at 7 o'clock Central. You had fun. You relaxed with your grandparents. Nice. Your grandchildren. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Yay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kim. We were able to enjoy the holiday, Lisa. Thank you so much. Okay, this is a 2-bow wreath. We're just getting started. I'm kind of freestyling with you. I'm going to go right here, I think. That way these tails can kind of come straight down. I like that. I like that look. Diane, you're on the Khalees page right now. So, the Khalees page. Oh, yeah, we don't want the ice storm. Yeah, we don't, and I really don't. Kaya's seen snow a couple times in her lifetime. We're good. Oh, does anybody in here live in Minnesota? Tell me if you do. I need all the information about Minnesota you can give me because my niece might go to college in Minnesota. So I'm going to need to know I need to know anything I need to know. Like, first of all, we ain't even ready for that kind of weather. But, you know, I need information. And I trust what you guys tell me. Oh my gosh. No, Trick, they didn't tell us what kind of COVID we had. They didn't say you had a certain strain. No. So I don't know if we had the new one or not. We were vaccinated, but we also did go and get the infusion too. So, you enjoyed everything today? Nice. Robin, you live in Minnesota? Oh my gosh. I do not know the town. The university is St. Mary's University. If you happen to know where that is, Molly or Robin, can you give me an idea of how miserably cold that is? Let me know. Let me know. This was not even on our radar, but she ended up getting a pretty decent scholarship there. So, you lived there, Valerie, 30 years? Oh my gosh. I'll need to find out what town it is. I haven't researched too much because this just all came down. Good, I'm glad, Stacy. After everything you've dealt with, I'm glad this Christmas was a great one. Okay, let me zoom in real close for you for a second, guys. Really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't even know if I want to know. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be minus 14 there? Oh my gosh, Valerie. No, I don't think we can do minus 14. Oh my gosh. You got it. Awesome, Diane. St. Mary's, Winona. I'm guessing, Becky. Is that near a large town? I haven't even looked at it on the map. All right. First bow's in, 2 clusters of flowers are in. We got some greenery. I'm not sure what else we're doing yet, but I'm going to add, I know I need to put my second bow in because they match. You need to have warm clothes, hat, gloves, coat, scarves, boots. Yeah, I get it, Robin. Probably warmer than anything we have. Oh, I'm not sure if it's going to work out. Might be why they give us a big scholarship. Oh, Carrie. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, it could be out of our league winter-wise. All right. I know I'm going to put my hanger up a little higher so this can sit up here. And I really want my bow to kind of go opposite and kind of have a sweet little tail coming down. So I think I'll go ahead and put this in, and I'll go ahead and put this in too, and then we can pop some greenery around this over here. I like how we did these bows on Wednesday because they're a little bit, I just think they're fun because they're matchy-matchy, but they're different. And we do that in design school quite a bit. But I think that's the first time we had done that on a Bow Wednesday, so I like that. That's just a cute little touch. All right, let's figure out where we're going to put some more in here. Hello, Leela. Good. I'm glad you're here. Awesome, Diane. Lots of long johns. Like, I will die if I go outside. Oh, I mean, I don't have to be there, but I have to worry about her there. Oh my gosh. How are you guys doing over here on TikTok? Hope y'all are good over there. And on YouTube, I hope you guys are good too. They have the clothes to dress for it, Suzanne, right? If we get the right clothes, that'll help a lot. Okay, I've got 3 of these left, so let's put another little cluster, I think, kind of coming below the bow. I think that would look really pretty there. And then we might save one for over there by that floral, by the bow. So I'm going to use just one. Now, a lot of times I don't use this greenery, but if you notice, take note that this greenery is almost perfect with these together. It's got that lighter tip, and this has the lighter tip, so it looks perfect together. Oh, it's about 45 minutes from Rochester, New York. Okay, that's more Rochester, Minnesota. Maybe I don't know the map. Rochester, probably not Minnesota. That's probably wrong. Not New York. Gotcha. So you, okay, you raise your children in it's a very good town, Becky. Good. Good. Okay. Well, thank you guys. I will keep asking more questions as we go along. All right, I'm going to put this flower right in above the bow. I think that would be cute. I think that would be cute over there. I love when we get ready to make springtime stuff because it's so fun. It is so fun, y'all. Okay, I'm going to put that there with a little bit of greenery. Let's see what else we can put. Oh, Valerie, it's so exciting. I mean, I'm not sure if she's going to end up there because that wasn't her first choice. She really wants to go to northern Colorado. My niece is into musical theater, so she had some ideas of where she wanted to go, what she wants to do. So we will see. But that school kind of recruited her. Oh, that's really cute and sweet. Just look at that. Just a couple pieces of greenery and a big head right above it. Thanks, Jan. Good to see you too. You got a new kitten? Somebody got a new kitten? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It would be too cold for me too, Vicky, for sure. Sally, we're doing an 18-inch grapevine. 18-inch. I love it. Monta says we are in Denver. Is she interested in Fort Collins? If that's where northern Colorado is. I don't know if they have different campuses. I haven't researched it a lot. We were just kind of waiting to see where she got accepted, but her acceptance letters are starting to come back now, and we're, it's kind of exciting. We're trying to see how much of the bill is compared to the scholarships and all that. Rochester, Minnesota. Big Mayo Clinic is there. They help all the isn't that great? Music and theater programs. Becky, okay. Yeah, that's supposedly the deal. Supposedly the deal. And she specifically likes musical theater. And supposedly it's a good thing there. So she's very excited. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate your input on that. It's very helpful to me. I will pass that on to Marley. She'll be excited. Yo, Marley's my niece. We're talking about my daughter's only 12. I don't have to panic yet. But y'all always tell me it'll be here before we know it. It will be here quick. Okay, coming in with a couple more of these bigger, larger heads down here. Now I'm going to try to get these right in the center. I just love those kind of layered on there. And then what I thought we'd use for pink is we're going to actually use some pink roses. So it's going to be kind of chunky with the larger heads. And then we'll break it up with a little bit of that greenery over there in the basket. I'm excited. How much more of this do I have? I don't want to use it all. I've got a little bit more here. Tuscan fruit and flower. Beautiful, Danae. Thank you, Kathleen. Suzanne says she'll thrive wherever she chooses to grow. You're right, Suzanne. She will have the power. I'm excited for her to... of course, I don't want her to go away, but in the same way, I'm excited for her to have those experiences, And enjoy that time in her life where she's getting independence and all that kind of fun stuff, and hopefully getting to do what she loves in her musical theater. Really, Nancy? Wow, okay. Oh, Tammy, I hope they're okay with your baby kitties. Did she apply to Emerson, Florida State, Penn State? No, Stacy, it's musical theater, and she didn't. There is some really good ones in Texas that are super competitive, but she had places she wanted to go. So I don't believe any of those were on the list. I don't think those were on her list. But you never know. She could. She hasn't told me either. Hi, Terry. Good to see you tonight. We are creating a beautiful spring wreath with some peonies and roses and some gorgeous bright green greenery. I like that. I like that so far. Now it's pretty neutral, so we're going to have it pop with pink. Pop with pink. Mary Jo sort of wedding-like? Kind of. Maybe. It could be. It could be. Y'all, let me tell my mom what device am I going to answer. I can't answer her on any device. She's not expecting me to be live. Mom's checking on me. Okay, we're going to add this pink roses in now to pop. Now I'm going to give you the item number of this. I think these are currently sold out. We may have other colors. 53316. This is the DKPK. 53316. And on these roses, I like to pull up the leaves. I love this. Let's see. Stacy, do they? Awesome. Florida State, Connie? For some reason, I don't remember her mentioning Florida State. She will always tell me there's a big difference between theater and movies and musical theater. So she wanted specific things. And she, you know what? I'll give her a lot of credit. She reached out to people of the schools that she applied to once she got in. She reached out to folks on Instagram who were graduates from there. And they've had conversations with her about what they liked about the campus, what they didn't like about the school or the class or the program. So I was so impressed. Hello, Tom. Vicky, I think so. The deadline is Tuesday. Yes, ma'am. Lisa, I don't think she also didn't want to go to the high pressure schools either. So she's not trying to be super famous or anything like that. She wants to enjoy her time in musical theater. So she didn't worry about trying to get in the top program. She picked like in between, if that makes sense. She doesn't want a lot of stress or competition, and I respect that too. She just wants to enjoy doing what she loves. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. The doggies are like totally good. They are good. All right, I have taken all these. I just pushed the greenery up, and I'm trimming them all off. And we're going to start to pop these in here and kind of fill this out. Make it super full. Looks pretty good already. I like the lines on it, and I like this greenery in there. It's very effective. It's popping really good on camera, at least. All right, let's bring these in. Now, I'm going to position them where one's a little higher and one's a little lower. And I'm going to put one right here above the bow first. A couple of those. So, y'all, what are your New Year's plans? Are you going to just take it easy, stay at home? Or are you going to be, like, going to do something fun? Tell me. Okay, so I'm making these a little bit tighter. These are a little bit further out, a little bit tighter, okay, with the pink. Oh, I'm sorry, when we open up design school, it opens again in March. So you can get on the wait list, or you just go to our text list at textclee.com, and we will be texting you out when it opens again. And we'll have a workshop before design school opens, so you can come in that way and give it a try in the workshop. A lot of people do that to kind of see my teaching style. Even though I do a little teaching here, when I'm teaching in design school, I'm teaching the why behind the placement and the positioning. So that you eventually don't need me and you know where to put things. Darla, I believe tomorrow is the deadline for the gift cards. Yes, ma'am. Dorian, you're working. Yeah, Stacy, yeah. No competitive. I mean, yeah, she's not, it's not going to be like that for her. She's just going to do what she loves and enjoy it. Oh, hi, Tony. At least it was a quiet Christmas. It's going to be a quiet New Year. Well, that's can be nice also. It literally can be really nice. So, as opposed to a lot of drama. We vote no on the drama. So think of it this way. If you go to a super competitive place, it may be harder for you to get roles or, do all that kind of stuff. Now, and there's nothing wrong with that because I'm super competitive and I want to, but not everybody can be the superstar. So I'm excited for her to find the right place for her where she can shine in her own way, you know? Oh, you know what, Tammy? Just email info@khalees.com with your question and they'll look it up for you and take care of it, okay? To see what the deal is with the box, okay? We can get it fixed for next month. Oh, you were, but you didn't take it, Stacy. See, there you go. Hey, that's okay. That is all right. It was nice to be wanted, though, right? Yeah, I don't know if she will go to this school in Minnesota or not, but when they dangle a lot of money in front of you, it's hard to say no. Very hard. Okay, I popped 2 roses coming out of there. Oh, this looks like an English garden. It's looking good. Diane, yes. And I'm glad she's realized that as a young age, you know. How are we doing over here? I see a couple people popping in. Hello, TikTokers. Those are we gotta think of a name for a blue merino that's a TikToker. On TikTok. I shouldn't call them TikTokers. Kaya would probably have a cow. They're not called that, mother. Thanks, Lisa. You switched to business, Stacy? There you go. There you go. See, you never know what direction life's going to take us. All right, I'm going to come, I think, on the other side here of the greenery. Let's see if I like that. I'm just going to kind of push these in. I got to be careful not to just shove them through the back, because when you feel it going in super easy, you know something is not right. Something's not right. Okay, so I've got that working. I've got that working. I feel like I could use a little more. I like them kind of packed in there. Thanks, Kimmy. No, I actually I need to go shopping because, y'all, I've see all my clothes and I'm like, I've already worn those on many videos. The struggle's real. I need some new tops. This one I got this one for Wreath Makers Live this summer. So no, I've had it since the summer. Thanks, Terry. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Suzanne. All right, let me look here. I've kind of got a triangle of roses there, of pink. I don't up here, but I could make the triangle of those. Let me stand back and take a look at it. Oh man, it looks pretty stinking good. I like these being out a little bit and those being tighter in. We've got 4 roses left. I think I'll tuck a couple in right beside these. I'm going to use this whole bush in here because you could use a pink filler flower to kind of pull out the pink and the ribbon, but I thought this worked really pretty good. I'm going to push that one in and push that one in right there. Okay, and then we have 2 left. If you guys need any help with any prizes from design school or any codes or anything like that, you need to email info@khalees.com. That's where we'll help you with all that. These roses are so nice, y'all. And if you want to save money, you need to get them before the new roses get here, guys, because everything is a lot more expensive that's coming in. But if we still have it on our website, a few left from last year, it's the time to grab it because it's a lot less expensive. You can expect things to go up 20 to 30% with all the new inflation going on. I'm going to go up above here. Just kind of pop that right there. These come down. I like that. Now, I want to come in with a little more greenery in between these few. That's right. It's on an 18-inch base. Sure is. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more greenery up here to reach out. Now, this is kind of a different design because it's tight. Everything's tight, but I like that. I think it's a different look. Yeah, it's definitely a different look. Hello, let's see what's up here. Hi, Tammy. How you doing over there, Chica? We are playing with flowers like normal. We're packing it in here. I'm putting a lot in this design, but I'm having fun. Okay, so now I'm just going to use a little bit of greenery to kind of break it up, guys. Pamela, I would think it's already expired from the Woodland Workshop. I think those would all be expired by now. Y'all, when you win a gift card or something, it has a deadline to use it. Okay, so just keep in mind when you get it of what the deadline is. Let me curl these. I'm going to curl these in a little bit. So pretty. Let's come on this side. I like that. Okay, this is curled, just kind of flowing out here from there. Okay, I've got. Yo, this is so stinking cute. I love when we just kind of freestyle together. We have fun. Hi, Faith. Good to see you too. Me too, Karen. It's really pretty. Now, I'm going to break it up just a little bit with a little greenery in here between these clusters. I am giving that a little motion, as in I'm giving it a little bit of a bend when I'm putting it in, okay? So that it's going with my flow here. I'm really not having to use much moss, though, to cover them up because it's going together so good. But yeah, I agree with Mary Jo's idea. This could be a wedding-ish. It absolutely could be. Now, this is not really trending for current wedding themes at all, but it could be. It would definitely work. Thanks, Brenda. Me too. I'm happy we're over it too. It was bizarre. Hopefully, you know, at least I can lose some weight without much taste buds. It's not that I don't have taste buds, they just are strange. How about right here? I'm going to come in right below the bow. I like that right there. Well, guys, this was super fun. We knocked this out quick. Let me give you a close-up. For those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, there you go. You guys watching over here on TikTok, look how cute it turned out. It really did. It looks good. It looks really pretty. A little bit different because it's really, really compact. Let me give you guys a close-up. And I was doing it more for Valentine, like a beautiful rose effect for Valentine. When I put it in the store, I'm sure that's how I'll display it. But absolutely, Mother's Day would be fine. Oh, y'all, this was so much fun, guys. Well, I'll see you guys again live soon. Make sure you're on our text list at textkalee.com. And I'll be closing the video down here on Facebook and YouTube first. And then I'll be going to talk to everybody on TikTok for just a minute before I shut down with them, because they are getting the behind the scenes look. So I am hoping you guys enjoyed it and you're ready to try something like this. We'll text out the supply list for this particular project tomorrow. So you will have that if you want to get the exact supplies. The only thing I know that's sold out is this pink rose. I think we have it in a few other colors. but not much of that left. So snag that before the new stock comes in of it, because it's a lot less expensive than it will be with the new stock, okay? So go over to textcali.com and text us the word live for live alerts. And make sure you guys, share the video, and please follow us wherever you're watching. All right, have a great night. I'll see you soon, guys. Be on the text list. We'll let you know next time we're live. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.